Connecticut Motorcycle Fines Limits Test.
Question 1. In the state of Connecticut, if a 16 or 17-year-old licensed driver is operating a vehicle, the driver and are required to wear seat belts.
Only the driver. Any passenger under the age of 16. Any passenger under the age of 18. All passengers.
Answer.
All passengers.
Question 2. If a 16 or 17-year-old Connecticut driver refuses to submit to a back test, his or her license will be suspended for
18 months. 30 days. 6 months. 2 years.
Answer.
18 months.
Question 3. Although adult Connecticut drivers who hold only a learner's permit are not required to adhere to a curfew, they must
not drive on interstate highways. Not be on the road for more than 60 minutes per day. Not carry passengers. Be accompanied by an adult or driving instructor at all times.
Answer.
Be accompanied by an adult or driving instructor at all times.
Question 4. Out-of-state drivers are required to adhere to Connecticut's
speed limits. Driving under the influence regulations. Insurance requirements. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 5. The required insurance policy for each vehicle driven in the state of Connecticut must include a minimum coverage of, for multiple personal injuries,
$35,000. $40,000. $10,000. $30,000.
Answer.
$40,000.
Question 6. What is the minimum property damage coverage for a Connecticut vehicle's required automobile insurance policy?
$10,000. $15,000. $5,000. $20,000.
Answer.
$10,000.
Question 7. The fine for failing to wear a seatbelt in a vehicle operated by a teenage driver is up to
$25. $100. $50. $75.
Answer.
$75.
Question 8. Connecticut drivers may use cell phones only if
they have a speakerphone feature. They have large numbers. They are turned on silent. They are equipped with hands-free devices.
Answer.
They are equipped with hands-free devices.
Question 9. If a Connecticut driver is eventually convicted of a DUI after initially refusing a back test, he or she will incur penalties
for both the DUI and the refusal conviction. For only the DUI conviction. For only the refusal conviction. None of these answers are correct.
Answer.
for both the DUI and the refusal conviction.
Question 10. What is the lowest back level that may result in penalties in the state of Connecticut?
0.07%, 0.05%, 0.08%, 0.02%.
Answer.
0.02%.
Question 11. A 16 or 17-year-old Connecticut driver who uses his or her cell phone for any reason while driving will be subject to license suspension for a period of, and a fee of,
1 year, $125. 30 days, $175. 30 days, $500. 1 year, $500.
Answer.
30 days, $175.
Question 12. In the state of Connecticut, 16 and 17-year-old licensed drivers must adhere to a curfew from
11 p.m. until 6 a.m. 10 p.m. until 3 a.m. 11 p.m. until 5 a.m. Midnight until 6 a.m.
Answer.
11 p.m. until 5 a.m.
Question 13. If a Connecticut driver's vehicle fails an emissions test, how long does he or she have to make the necessary repairs?
30 days. 10 days. 15 days. 60 days.
Answer.
60 days.
Question 14. Which of the following convictions will cause a 16 or 17-year-old Connecticut driver's license to be suspended?
Violating any license restriction. Driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Speeding more than 20 miles per hour over the limit. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 15. What percentage of traffic accidents involve alcohol consumption?
10%. 20%. 40%. 30%.
Answer.
40%.
Question 16. Anyone aged 24 or younger who commits or more moving violations or suspension violations must complete the DMV Certified Operator Retraining Program.
4. 1. 3. 2.
Answer.
2.
Question 17. What is the minimum driver's license suspension period for a Connecticut driver who is 16 or 17 years of age and is convicted of driving under the influence?
1 year. 30 days. 6 months. 60 days.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 18. On what date will a Connecticut driver's license expire?
1 Jan. 1 July. The anniversary of the date the license was obtained. The driver's birthday.
Answer.
The driver's birthday.
Question 19. Which of the following is required of the parents or legal guardian of a teen who is applying for a Connecticut driver's license?
Pay the young driver's application fee. Complete a 2-hour course about teen drivers. They must drive the teen driver to the DMV. Purchase a vehicle for their young driver.
Answer.
Complete a 2-hour course about teen drivers.
Question 20. If a Connecticut driver who is 16 or 17 years old is driving a vehicle late at night or early in the morning for employment, religious, or school activities or because of an emergency, he or she will be exempt from the
speed limit, traffic laws, passenger restrictions, curfew.
Answer.
Curfew.
Question 21. If a 16 or 17-year-old Connecticut driver is convicted of street racing, he or she could be imprisoned for up to
2 years, 30 days, 6 months, 1 year.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 22. Which of the following exempts 16 and 17-year-old drivers from license restrictions?
Duties as volunteer firefighter. Neither of these answers are correct. Duties as a volunteer first responder. Both of these answers are correct.
Answer.
Both of these answers are correct.
Question 23. Connecticut drivers must report automobile accidents to police in the case of
property damage, an injury, a fatality. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 24. What is the letter abbreviation for the endorsement that represents a standard Connecticut driver's license?
D B A C.
Answer.
D.
Question 25. If an adult Connecticut driver refuses to submit to a back test upon the request of a law enforcement officer, his or her license will be suspended for at least
9 months, 6 months, 1 month, 12 months.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 26. If a teen driver's Connecticut license is suspended, what must he or she do to recover it?
Mail a request to the DMV. Sign a written statement at the police department with his or her parent. Wait for a new license to arrive via mail. None of these answers are correct.
Answer.
Sign a written statement at the police department with his or her parent.
Question 27. A driver under the age of 24 who is convicted of or more violations will be required to complete a driver retraining course certified by the Connecticut DMV.
5, 3, 2, 4.
Answer.
2.
Question 28. In the state of Connecticut, Who is not required to wear safety belts?
The driver and front seat passenger. The back seat passengers only. The driver only. Passengers in the third row of seats.
Answer.
The back seat passengers only.
Question 29. A Connecticut limited driver's license will restrict driving privileges to
1. 2 hour before dawn to 1, 2 hour after dusk. The vehicle must have side mirrors that reflect 200 feet of roadway. The vehicle must have an automatic transmission. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 30. The suspension length for an underage Connecticut driver who is convicted of a DUI is that of an adult.
Triple. 4 times. Half. Double.
Answer.
4 times.
Question 31. Which of the following must be completed before a minor is allowed to apply for a learner's permit or driver's license?
A signed parental consent form. Blood work. A medical exam. Fingerprinting.
Answer.
A signed parental consent form.
Question 32. If a driver with a Connecticut learner's permit transports a passenger rather than a parent, legal guardian or driving instructor, this passenger must
have held a driver's license for at least 4 consecutive years. Be over the age of 20. Provide instruction to the learning driver. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 33. Connecticut drivers over the age of 25 will be required to complete the DMV's operator retraining program after moving traffic violation convictions.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Answer.
3.
Question 34. A 16 or 17-year-old Connecticut driver may not use A while operating a vehicle.
In-car DVD player. Stereo system. Cell phone. Navigational device.
Answer.
Cell phone.
Question 35. How many hours of behind-the-wheel training must Connecticut drivers accumulate before applying for a driver's license?
20. 10. 40. 30.
Answer.
40.
Question 36. What back level will result in driver's license suspension for 16 and 17-year-old drivers in the state of Connecticut?
0.00%. 0.05%. 0.02%. 0.08%.
Answer.
0.02%.
Question 37. According to Connecticut law, who must always wear a seat belt?
The front seat passenger. The driver. The driver and front seat passenger. Everyone in the vehicle.
Answer.
The driver and front seat passenger.
Question 38. Connecticut law requires safety belts to be worn even
if the vehicle has an automatic shoulder belt, if the vehicle is equipped with airbags, if the motorist is an adult. All of the above.
Answer.
All of the above.
Question 39. The minimum suspension period for an adult Connecticut driver under the age of 21 upon his or her first alcohol-related DUI conviction is days.
180. 360. 60. 30.
Answer.
180.
Question 40. Which of the following could result in penalties for a Connecticut driver?
Usage of in-car DVD systems. Allowing children to play with toys in the car. Improper child restraint system use. None of these answers are correct.
Answer.
Improper child restraint system use.
Question 41. A 16 or 17-year-old Connecticut driver will lose the right to be considered a youthful offender if she commits the following:
driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol, evading responsibility of a serious accident, negligent homicide with a vehicle. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 42. Per Connecticut law, what is the minimum single bodily injury coverage for a vehicle's required insurance policy?
$30,000. $20,000. $15,000. $25,000.
Answer.
$20,000.
Question 43. During the second 6 months of holding a license, a Connecticut driver who is 16 or 17 years of age may transport
any adult over the age of 21, any member of his or her immediate family, any person who attends his or her school, any passenger over the age of 18.
Answer.
Any member of his or her immediate family.
Question 44. What is the minimum period of license suspension for a DUI conviction in the state of Connecticut?
6 months. 60 days. 30 days. 90 days.
Answer.
90 days.
Question 45. Which of the following may not be used for the driving test portion of the Connecticut driver's license exam?
A SUV. A vehicle with a manual transmission. A daily rental vehicle. A long-term lease vehicle.
Answer.
A daily rental vehicle.
Question 46. If a driver moves to the state of Connecticut, he or she must register all vehicles within days.
30. 10. 15. 60.
Answer.
60.
Question 47. Where can a Connecticut driver renew his or her license?
Photo License Center, DMV office, AAA office. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 48. Connecticut drivers between the ages of 16 and 24 who commit or more moving traffic violations will be required to complete the DMV's operator retraining program.
2, 4, 8, 6.
Answer.
2.
Question 49. During the first 6 months of holding a license, a Connecticut driver age 16 or 17 must not carry any passengers other than parents or legal guardians and
teachers, classmates, one person over the age of 18, one person over the age of 20.
Answer.
One person over the age of 20.
Question 50. A Connecticut driver who holds a standard Class D driver's license may not operate a
commercial vehicle, a pickup truck, vehicle with a manual transmission. None of these answers are correct.
Answer.
Commercial vehicle. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.